Hello, my name is Leon Tanaka-Jabu.
My name is Reina. I'm from Japan and I'm Japanese.
My name is Devon Chan. I come from Tanzania.
My name is Yana and I'm from South Korea.
Okay, my name is Parvez Anwar. I'm from Bangladesh.
I'm Park and I'm 19 years old from South Korea.
My name is Rakim. I'm from Uzbekistan.
Hi, my name is Ashley. I'm from Korea.
My name is Doreen. I'm from Tanzania.
Jude. I'm from the Philippines and I've been staying here for more than 10 years.
In Malaysia, I didn't really have to adopt much cultural norms. I mean, the culture isn't very different from my home country.
My country, we don't have quite a number of Muslims, so I've had to been able to understand their culture and be able to adapt to the things that they do. Perhaps maybe taking off my shoes before I get into someone's house.
So the thing I found it like strange in Malaysia is like sometimes when I go shopping, they close their shops because they're having lunch, and that would never happen in Japan. Sometimes the thing I want is out of stock, and that don't usually happen in Japan.
Respect to the seniors, I would say, because in East Asia they have to use upper language to respect the seniors, but in Malaysia there was no difference in language to speak to seniors. That was quite awkward to me because I always have to say upper language and respect to them.
Oh, slang that they use here. Obviously, the first thing that comes to mind is come here la.
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 Everything ends with la.
Yeah, it's very difficult for me to understand the Malaysian accent.
La and Ken.
Laws and
I don't know who Ken is.
les and
They just keep saying, yes, Ken.
les and laws and
No idea who Ken is.
They call it language, right?
they kind of mix all the languages like English and Chinese and Malay.
Combination of Malaysian accent and English.
So I think it was kind of hard for me to understand what they were talking about. I now can speak Manglish.
I never seen trash on road back in Japan, so I was really shocked to see, dirty things on the road.
People here spit a lot.
Rubbish and rats. That's a big problem in Malaysia, I would say.
The food was very greasy, and I don't like greasy food.
Most of the food, I would say, quite spiced up.
Oh, the food. I didn't like the food when I came here because I don't like spicy food. It's
Quite different from where I come from.
And it's a halal country. You can't have bacon every day.
I'm more used to it now.
Safety problems. Like I used to go out alone in 2 a.m. but here I cannot go out alone in 10 a.m. because it's dangerous.
I think it was 1 a.m. and then I saw a guy just simply snatched a purse and just ran away, and I was like, what's going on here? And my classmate, he just told me yo, be careful because there are many snatchers over here.
I shouldn't bring much money to school. I shouldn't walk alone. I shouldn't walk in nighttime. I was really, really shocked and frightened by hearing these stories. It took a long time.
As an international student, I can say there are a lot of restrictions. One of the most common ones that a lot of people have been complaining about maybe is working, because we have no working privileges here, even if it's part-time, full-time, or even in a small shop or industry. As an international student, you're not permitted to do so because they need you to apply for something in order to work. You might want to do something to earn for your own use or for maybe to help your parents at something or for your pocket money, but then it's not allowed by the immigration. So that is one of the biggest problems I can say that international students face. So basically, the rights of a foreign person or an international person are different to the ones that a native person has or a local person has.
Opening a bank account was probably a bit more challenging. Up to now I don't have an account because they say they can't open a bank account for international people for several reasons. So probably that's the restriction I've had to have.
I think it is because of the K-pop culture, and a lot of Korean like culture have influenced Malaysia. Because of those advantages, I didn't have any discrimination so far. I would feel like I have some privilege about as a Korean to live in Malaysia because the media already influenced Malaysia about some stereotypes for Koreans, and that was quite more positive rather than the negative sides.
You know, I'm from Japan, but I'm not like representative of Japan or like stereotypical Japanese. So.
When I go shopping, some of the old shopkeepers, some of the old cashiers, now I don't know, maybe they just avoid me because I'm brown or I'm yellow or something. This is something I have to face like really often, like I'm sitting for food and then they're just, hey boy, come take it, especially if they're old and they're like the owners. So this is the biggest discrimination I've faced in Malaysia, especially when I'm having food in something not international restaurant.
Sometimes it's not that often, but rarely when I go to like Mamak and like hang out with the Malaysian friends here, I see the bosses. So they know that I'm international student and I don't speak Malaysian, so I'm just sitting there and I was like trying to speak Malaysian because I know some like satu dua tiga, like those kind of simple Malaysians. Like, and then the bosses made fun of me. It's not often, but sometimes really, some rarely happens. I don't understand anyway, but they laugh, so I just like, I know that feeling.
I get weird stares if I walk down the street. I have like, you know, foreheads turning just to see, oh, a black guy, a black guy. Or when you sit on the train, if you see a space and there's a Malay person sitting next to it, if you go and sit there, most likely will just get up and go sit somewhere else, just because they don't want to sit next to you. For example, I'll give you an example. Suppose I'm walking down the street and I walk past a car and there's somebody sitting in the car. I can easily hear the doors being locked because I'm walking past and probably that's because I'm black. So that's kind of the discrimination that I've had to come across.
When I first came to Malaysia, I was not good at English and I couldn't communicate well. So I was verbally like bullied from Malaysian people.
When I first came to Malaysia, I miss my parents a lot.
Family is the best thing ever, so that's the thing I miss the most.
When I got here, I kind of like felt depressed. You think of family a lot because they're the most closest people that you have in your life, and you think of them a lot. And obviously, it'll cause you to regress a little bit.
When I left my parents in the airport, and I was like really shocked because it's my first time taking the airplane alone, having my luggage alone, and making all the like departure processes alone.
Long distance does not work, so it has probably taken me apart from my family, but in a good way though. It has probably also brought me closer. I know it's kind of ironic, but in the sense that I now communicate every day with them. I text, I video chat and everything, but at the same time I don't have the connection, that physical connection that you need with your family or your loved ones. Well, it has made me more reserved, I guess, because I find it hard to open up to people because probably of racial problems or racial discrimination that I've come across.
Well, why all the paranoia? You can just act like I'm a normal person of your ethnicity. That's totally unnecessary, but that's very common.
To some extent, I kind of like support what they do because there are some black people that have probably labeled the whole black nation to be kind of bad. But to some extent, obviously, it's not good on me. I don't feel good about it. I'm a bit broken down, but I'm okay with it. I know that racism is probably everywhere in the country. See, it's not a good feeling on yourself, but like, because you begin to wonder what's wrong with me. Is it because I'm black? Is it because there's something on me? You begin to think that there's something wrong with you. But I've learned to live with it. I know discrimination is all over. You have to, it has made me stronger because, you know, when you get discriminated and you have to take it, you have to live with it. That's how it is. So to a great extent, it has made me stronger. And I've lived with it. It's built me up, it made it stronger, it built my character and all that. Maitabasa.
감사합니다.
Asante.
Arigatou gozaimashita.
감사합니다.
What?
Terima kasih.